Good morning. We're starting off a new week. It's dark and early, and it's getting cold. I'm not a huge fan, but as long as you dress properly, I don't think I did. But we just got back from our early morning walk. Dogs. Now we're just prepping them breakfast, prepping myself breakfast. I don't know if showing you like more things outside of the gym is gonna be entertaining or not, but I don't know. We'll just throw it in the video and see what it's like. I gotta say though, one of my biggest targets was trying to take care of that SI joint pain, which is kind of where the tailbone meets the hips. That little groove, I would get a lot of achiness, chronic achiness, and ever since I started incorporating more foam rolling and stretching before my sessions, it's improved significantly. And I don't know whether that's a timing thing. You know, maybe I could be doing this in the mornings or the evenings and get the same results. I just figured that I'm already in here. I might as well spend the extra 10 to 15 minutes doing it before I get into the lifting.
All the things I want to know. Secrets start in your heart so slow. But if you don't want to tell me now, I guess I'll never know. Here we go, turning all the wrongs into rights. Here we go, you can take me there tonight. Whoa, this life is all we own. Whoa, I can't stay if you can't.
So, you might have heard that, but man, it doesn't feel heavy, it's just my grip. And like I said, one of the things I want to work on, aside from getting better and better technically with the deadlift, is my grip. And it's definitely feeling it on the way up. It's slipping out. And so I think the grip strength is good for 3 reps, but 4 and 5 definitely we need a break to readjust. We're gonna stay here though and get however many sets we can. And grip just takes a while to strengthen. That's why I'm doing these kind of deadlifts with no straps at all, doing various rows with no grip, and then doing some folds as well. Just trying to not necessarily do too much in one session, but trying to do a little bit of grip work every time I'm here.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away. Cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be.
Man, that was hard. My legs are like burning so much. And not only that, but you're spending so much time with that sandbag on your diaphragm that your respiratory muscles, they kind of fatigue. And so inhaling becomes so much harder every time. So it's a combination of the muscles burning in the lower body, the lungs screaming, even starting to feel it in my neck and stuff, which maybe I could have pushed a little longer, but the last thing I want is to feel all tight and stressed up here. And then we go and do some overhead press tomorrow, and we run into some major issues.
To watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away.
My mind overwhelms, I think that I'm broken, but I hope you can't help. I know I'm not perfect, but some days I feel far more worthless. Baby, you make me feel nervous. If I still have you, I have purpose. It's all worth it.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you.
I think we got our first competition figured out for next year. It is a qualifier for what's called the Natural Strongman Worlds, which to me, I think is a very new federation. I don't know much about like all the federations, and if you perform well in this, it gives you opportunities for this. This seems pretty new. The one thing that caught my eye was that they're introducing a newer weight class for the men, probably the women too, but it is the 72 kilo class. And for the longest time that I've been involved here, I've always been competing in classes that are just a little heavier than I am. And so having opportunities to not have to compete against heavier guys, which is a disadvantage, is awesome. So this will be at the end of February, close to my birthday. So that might alter a little bit of how we prep this off season and when we start our competition prep, because we want to start it off with on the right foot. We want to get ready for the rest of the year. We will be back here in a few hours for an upper body day. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling excited. I'm ready. A little sore still from yesterday, from that sandbag, I think. But that's all right. We're gonna do some foam rolling, some stretching, all that good stuff. So I will see you guys shortly. I think some people call them reactionary reps. I've just been calling them continuous reps. I forgot about that first one. It just went straight for it. But as you can see, it's definitely on the lighter end of what I can push press. But I've been sleeping kind of funny the last couple of days, and these kind of front side neck muscles, these scalene muscles, are kind of getting tense even just in that hold before I press. And so I want it to be a weight today that I can control and modify my position so I'm not tensing so much, and kind of going from there. Like I said, we're trying to build that technique, trying to build better movement patterns, so there's no need to push too much now. Once that all feels good, then we'll probably push a little more. My forearms are also a little tired from yesterday's grip work, and so the pull-ups are a little bit more challenging. We have gone 5 more pounds up from last week, but that's why I give myself a rep range. I've given myself 6 to 10 reps, depending on how I'm feeling. And right now I'm just shooting for 6 every time, knowing that if I was feeling more refreshed, yeah, I would do more. Similar concept when we're doing pull-ups, right? We want to make sure we keep those shoulders locked down and back and keep them there. And we're trying to pull our elbows down to our front pockets. I'm not trying to pull my shoulders up towards my fists. So when I set up, and that's one of the conveniences of having this set up where it is, my feet are still on the floor. I can set myself up in the perfect position I want. So instead of being up here by the ears, I'm pulling down and together, and I can lock it in. And if I feel like I'm losing that, I can stand back on the floor and reset. one done. We're throwing the sweatshirt back on. Once we kind of get over that main movement, not that it's super cold out, but as we're getting into like the colder weather, I don't know, it just feels nice and snug. And I want to sweat more for whatever reason. I don't know, it's just something I like, feeling hot, sweaty, if you know what I'm saying. But that is round 1. Last week we did 3 rounds and I called it there. We're gonna try to aim for 4 today, see how it feels after 3, and then we'll see how it feels the next couple days. The goal is to get up to 5 rounds of this, all while progressing as much as I can. We've gone up on every lift today, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like that incline has never felt so correct, like ever. I really feel like with the flies, I'm getting a good, almost like warm up in my chest, and then the incline press comes, and after a few reps, I'm starting to really feel that blood flow, feeling that pump in my chest.